दोस्तों क्वाइज सक्सेस के YouTube चैनल में आप सबका स्वागत है।
Learning objectives. After completing this module, learners will be able to explain the importance of dates, explain the method of periodization, discuss how administration produces records, describe the importance of surveys. Basis and need of division. Different countries use different ways to pick up dates which are important in history. It could be the birth date of a king, or it could be a date when he started ruling, so it is up to our historians. Now we select the dates where many events occur collectively. In the book, The History of British India, James Mill suggested a way to periodize. He divided Indian history into three sections, that is, Hindu, Muslim and British. He divided on the basis of the ruler of that time, but it was not appropriate for a country with respect to the ancient, medieval and modern time. This was really important as people couldn't study history because of its immense diversification, but this division made it much easier than before. History is not just about conquest and rulers, it's also how economy developed. Also, how people invented new things. Before the British rule, India was ruled by many different rulers in small parts, but with their arrival, the British India was way bigger. In the beginning, they came to India for trading of goods. They used to buy goods at cheap rates. They even produced crops that they needed to export, and soon they were involved in political matters as well. The British rule was responsible for social, economic, cultural and political changes in India. Thus, they were colonial. Administration by British. Before the Western people arrived, our country was poorly organized. It was not a single country, but parts of different rulers. With the arrival of British, they took many steps to develop and keep check over India. They appointed tehsildar, collectors, commissioners, etc. They believed that everything must be written down. All the laws, the amendments, the trading, policy and agreements had to be written for proof and legitimacy. So, they began traveling the country for a proper map of India. They started to note the climatic conditions and the crop productions in different parts of India. In the middle of the 19th century, these records were typed and multiple copies of these records were stored. Then, later they started conducting census in each province for counting the number of people living there. They wanted information about the topography, the types of soil, the flora and fauna in India. The attack of British was somehow advantageous for us, as they taught us so much and indirectly developed our society, which was not happening in the Mughal rule. Still, the way of teaching was not correct. Thus, they were bad for our country. History. Still not accurate. All the historical events were written by officials, which means that it does not involve the feeling and perspectives of the poor tribal and peasants. It is possible that it is biased. In the Mughal Empire, the books written were only in praise of the ruler, as if they wrote against the ruler, they might get killed for this reason. Some sources for better history include novels, newspapers, diaries, and pilgrims. Many forts were built in India. They give knowledge about the construction techniques used at that time. So our history as we read today does not include how the poor must have felt. Thus, it is incomplete and there is no way to get that information. But this is done by collecting and correlating information from our ancestors as well. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Selection of date depends on the story of past. James Mill divided the Indian history into 3 periods: Hindu, Muslim and British. Specialized institutions like archives and museums were established to preserve important records. Surveys like botanical, zoological, archaeological, anthropological and forest surveys were in the list of British administration. The official records do not tell about the needs of people of India.
दोस्तों, आपका क्वाइज सक्सेस में स्वागत है। अब बिना समझे रट्टा मारने की कोई जरूरत नहीं। हम लेकर आए हैं पढ़ाई का एक नया तरीका जहां 3D एनिमेटेड वीडियोस, AI पावर टेस्ट सीरीज और ई-बुक्स में MCQs और माइंड मैप्स का परफेक्ट कॉम्बिनेशन मिलता है। क्लास 8 से 10 के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए फाउंडेशन कोर्स और क्लास 11 और 12 के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए सक्सेस ब्लूप्रिंट कोर्स, ये सब IIT और IIM अलुमनी के सहयोग से तैयार किया गया है ताकि आपको मिले सबसे भरोसेमंद और रियल एग्जाम एक्सपीरियंस के साथ कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्ट। चाहे इंजीनियरिंग एंट्रेंस हो, मेडिकल एंट्रेंस हो या कोई भी कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम, अब सक्सेस आपकी मुट्ठी में है। हजारों स्टूडेंट्स पहले ही जुड़ चुके हैं, अब आपकी बारी है। पढ़ो अपने घर से, अपने समय के अनुसार, अपनी सुविधा से। बस QR कोड स्कैन करो और क्वाइज सक्सेस मोबाइल ऐप अभी मुफ्त में डाउनलोड करो। मॉक टेस्ट्स दो, प्रैक्टिस करो और अपने मार्क्स में फर्क देखो। और हाँ, हमारे YouTube चैनल क्वाइज सक्सेस पर रोज देखो नए वीडियो कोर्सेज के लिए। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और अपने दोस्तों को भी जरूर बताओ। धन्यवाद।